Good morning from the very holy city of Tzfat. Today's message is we are about to enter into the Messianic age. It is actually unbelievable to think that history plays itself out exactly as destiny described it. God said that He took a people, He chose them, and He brought them to Israel. He'll send them out and He'll bring them again. And in fact, I saw this ancient medrash, very interesting, that there would be 6 goluses, 6 exiles, 6 persecutions against the Jews. Each one of them, one is very difficult and one is not as difficult. The first was the Egyptian exile. The Egyptians were savages, killing children. The next was the Babylonian exile. It was no picnic, but it wasn't as bad. The next was the Persian exile. Haman was an evil descendant of Amalek that just wanted to, God forbid, annihilate all the Jews. The next one was it says that the Jewish people are like like a sheep surrounded by 70 wolves, but the shepherd is stronger. The next one was the Greece exile, Alexander the Great. Greece owned the world for some time. Again, it was not as bad. The next one was the Roman. Think about the Roman being kind of the Western, the European, the Holocaust, so many different things, was terrible. Times of the Khmelnytsky massacres, the Cossacks, hundreds of thousands, half the European Jewry gets wiped out by these savages. But the last, amazingly, that was predicted, nobody could have thought the Arabs, some kind of Bedouin tribe, should get this oil money suddenly, and all of their ancient hatred and jealousy should manifest is under the Arabs. But this too is a passing phase. We've seen, because the Jews have buried the Egyptians, we've buried the Romans, we've buried the Greeks, we've buried the Persians, we've buried the European evil, and now we're going to bury the Arabs. Ideally, Arabs themselves will do tshuva, repent, and make peace, which some of them have. But it's not even a question that the survivors of reality are the Jews, because God has chosen them. And really, in a certain sense, as Einstein said, a person can't be against a Jew because a Jew comes from a race. There's no such thing as anti-Semitism. The word anti-Semitism was made up by a stupid German that tried to give a scientific reason, which is ridiculous. It's just hatred of God. It's hatred of goodness. As Einstein said, you can't be against a Jew as he comes from a race, because if you just come to here to Israel, the Jews of all races. Rather, a Jew, what makes a Jew is a good heart. And the people that are cruel, that have malice, that have anger, they're jealous of that loving heart. It's the same thing with bullying. It's the exact same phenomena. When they asked Freud for what is the reason for anti-Semitism, he said, miserable bastards. And I used to think that's a joke, but now I realize it's true. When we're miserable, we become a bastard. It's simple. And so the message for today is that it's always good to be on the side of truth, because the side of truth is the eternal side. Thank you for watching.